Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson with a Facebook and YouTube live weather update, running a bit on the tardy side here on this Friday evening. I hope you're having a great Friday evening. And really, overall, the weather this weekend, I think, is going to be fairly quiet. So we don't have too much to talk about. So we'll get right to it. Like I said, I hope everyone's had a good week. And I hope that you have great plans for the weekend. And if you want to plan something, if you've got a father or a father figure in your life that you want to plan something for, good for you. And I hope all goes well for the weekend. So I don't have the rundown like I normally do, that little slate that says what we're going to be talking about. But hey, we do have a couple of things coming up this weekend. One, of course, is Father's Day on Sunday. Gwen, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. And also the summer solstice. It's at 4:24-ish or something like that in the morning Sunday. So it's in the wee hours. It's before sunrise on Sunday, we'll hit the summer solstice. And of course, that is the point where the Earth's axis is tilted most toward, for the northern hemisphere, tilted most in the direction of the sun. And so as a result, the days are longer, the sun is higher in the sky, the more direct rays, and of course, it doesn't necessarily correspond directly with the warmest time of the year for us, because the heating that we've been building up, really, I guess you could say since the winter solstice, right? But especially, say, since the vernal equinox back in March, continues to accumulate. And so even though starting Monday, the sun will start going back down the horizon, our temperatures overall will continue to warm, climatologically anyway, they'll continue to warm. Until really about late July, I think mid to late July, that's when we start to go in the other direction. Sally, hope you have a good weekend too. And thank you so much for the happy Father's Day wish. Appreciate that. Kevin, maybe an isolated shower or two. So let's get to it. Let me squeeze this back and we'll run through our paces here and see what we got on the agenda. You can see some clouds have already moved in. This is the view, for example, in downtown Kalamazoo, looking live over Bronson Park there. So here's sort of a thumbnail view, thumbnail fashion or treatment of our Father's Day weekend. Overnight, as I'll show you, I think we might have a few sprinkles and maybe a shower or two coming through here overnight tonight. But I think that those will be gone by the time we get to sunrise or shortly thereafter. I think by sunrise, really, they're going to be gone. And then we're going to be left with some clearing skies, which is going to mean basically translating to mostly sunny skies for Saturday. Sunday, we have a disturbance that's going to be heading our way, rather weak, a fast-moving disturbance that actually is bringing a lot of moisture. But it's not going to be arriving until late in the day on Sunday. And so that's why you see on the Sunday forecast, I have partly sunny skies with the showers arriving late. The reason I note that is because if you see showers on Sunday and you think, oh no, it's going to be a rain out on Sunday, it's like, no, it's not. But late in the day, yes, it will be. So not only, of course, do you have Saturday if you want to do something outside, but also Sunday for much of the day anyway. But by late in the afternoon, as I'll show you in the hour by hour, that's when, we're going to start talking about some rain that may be moving in. So that's what we're looking at for Saturday and also for Sunday. John, hello to you in Manistee. Beautiful sunny day. Same here too. It was really gorgeous out there. Let me go hour by hour. You'll see what I mean. And so, for example, Kevin, you can watch Coldwater here as we run our clock from midnight to about 7 a.m. And you're going to see a few showers dancing across the map. But notice, fast moving, light. So not much, if anything, is going to be coming down. Kathy, thank you so much. I appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful weekend as well. So tomorrow morning, maybe a little cloud cover to start with at 7 a.m. By the way, at 7 a.m., yeah, I know that is, what is that, like 9 hours from right now or something like that? Is that eight and a half hours? I don't know what it is. But anyway, I'll be out there with a megaphone and some notes and starting talking about the Kalamazoo Classic. 10K goes off at 7:30. And then the 5K run and walk will take off at 9 o'clock. So I'm going to be doing a lot of announcing and stuff for the starting the race for the 10K and starting the race for the 5K. And then I'm going to fall into the group there with some of my run pals, and we're going to run the 5K. So if you're so inclined, you can still register, I believe, tomorrow morning, I think up until like 6:30 or something like that, if you care to register. So anyway, tomorrow morning, that's what we're looking at. Now, let's get into noontime. You'll see those clouds boom, starting to go away, and certainly in the afternoon. But look at our temperatures here. Mostly sunny in the afternoon, but whereas our high typically would be around 80, 81, we're only going to be around 70. Look at the 73s are all over the map there. So we'll say right around 73 degrees. Kathy, hello to you in Sturgis. Thanks for being here. And thanks, Craig. I appreciate that very much. It's all, I will say this, if you want to run a race that is, I'm not going to say it's easy, but it is mostly, not completely, but mostly downhill. This is a 5K to do. It's mostly downhill. Now, if you're on the 10K, then you have to go downhill and you have to go back up that hill. But if you just do the 5K, just going downhill. Going to plant more flowers. Awesome. It's going to be great, Leslie, for that tomorrow. Greetings to you, Carla. Thanks. Again, Craig, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Todd, hello to you. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Appreciate it very much. Melody, hello. Donna, good evening to you. Checking in from Bangor. Hello to the heart of Van Buren County. Jeanette in Coldwater, happy Father's Day. Thank you so much. And for all the dads out there, happy Father's Day and good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Julie from Matawan, weather around 11:30 p.m. Sunday. Probably some showers. I think we're looking at some showers there, Julie, because that rain that I'm going to show you in the hour by hour. In fact, let's get there. All right, we're going Saturday night. Beautiful. Hey, bonfire time. Great night for a bonfire. Cool temperatures. You know, maybe doing some s'mores or something, upper 50s to around 60 as we get close to midnight. And like I said, now, by the time we get to Sunday, 7 a.m., we'll have hit the summer solstice. We're going to be in the mid-50s, and I think our skies will be partly sunny. So Sunday morning, starting off nice. Even at noon, still looking good. But in the afternoon, we start to see some clouds building here. Skies becoming more cloudy. And then by Sunday evening, well, I will say our model is changing over the last 2 to 3 hours. I still think there's a chance for some showers moving in Sunday evening. So to answer your question there, Julie, right now I'm thinking 11:30 in the evening, we'll see some scattered showers. But I will say this is a change in our forecast model just over the last couple of hours. I showed it, for example, on News Channel 3 Live at 6. And it was looking a little more aggressive with some rain, especially along and south of I-94 at 11 o'clock at night. This says to me that the situation continues to evolve. So maybe not. Maybe. Here's why. In this particular case, if that disturbance happens to stay a little bit farther to our south, then we might miss out on most of it, or much of it. If you're closer to I-96, then I would say you're probably in better shape for Sunday night. But if you're closer to I-94 or points south, then it might be a little bit dicey for Sunday night. I'll tell you who's going to update that in the morning with fresh new model data, and that'll be Colin Rogers. He'll be here in the morning for that. So I would say, Julie, right now, I think it's iffy, but stay tuned. Ethan, hello to you. That's all right. That's all right. Oh, man, when you're on the morning shift, you're not supposed to be up at this time, right? Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. Ethan, thank you so much. And thanks for checking in. Shannon, beautiful day for sure. Tomorrow looks beautiful. Thanks. I hope you enjoy the weekend as well. Janet, hello. And Marshall. Sharon, hello to you. Timmy in Battle Creek, represent. Dixie, thank you so much. Enjoy a big bowl of ice cream before that 5K. I'll have the big bowl of ice cream after the 5K. Not a good idea to load up before I run, at least not for me anyway. Okay, Michelle McDonald. Thanks for checking in with us here. I appreciate it very much. Salute to you. And I hope you're having a good time. Hope you're having a good time there with your grandmother. That's awesome. Awesome. Karen, it was a nice day, wasn't it? It was great. Hello to you, Tim. And Shannon, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I appreciate that very much. I had dinner tonight with one of my boys, one of my sons. So that was it's a great Father's Day. Every day is Happy Father's Day as far as I'm concerned. So, but I appreciate that very much. Oh, man. Good for you. Hey, good for not having that Saturday, Sunday morning show. You're right. Sleep in and enjoy it, Ethan. But thanks for checking in. You must be really tired. All right, so there's what we're looking at for the hour by hour. There are some showers that you can see already. Let me get out a little bit wider. So you can see what's headed our way. I think the stuff that's up north, Ethan, it might be headed your way, but nothing severe. You see some thunderstorms rumbling through Wisconsin right now. A lot of this, I think, is going to be dying out. That was evidence on our forecast model, and it's been pretty consistent showing that, by the way, all through the day today. So I do think that we might get some sprinkles, maybe a light shower while you're sleeping, but I think by tomorrow morning, by the time you get up and at them, I think this will be going. And again, some residual clouds maybe in the morning, but I think as we go through the day, the process or the trend will be toward developing more sunshine. Right now we're in the 60s, so it is a little bit warmer than where we were at this time yesterday. Here's your 7-day. Again, there's that Father's Day outlook for showers that will be arriving late on Sunday. So really, I think substantially our weekend is looking pretty decent. But look at next week. Next week we should be in the 80s, right? Just like we should be today. But we're only in the mid 70s. This cool pattern. We talked about this earlier in the week. And whereas a couple of days ago, if you remember, it looked like maybe in early July we might see a reversal there. But I will say this for right now, I think that still holds true. I think through the end of the month, or maybe at the last day or two of June, which is about a week and a half out, we might start to warm up just a little bit. But as far as heat goes, even up into the first couple of days of July, not what we would call hot. All right, not what we would call hot. Timmy, got the front brakes done. Awesome. You can drive with more confidence now, I hope. Ken, hello to you and Marshall. There you go. I love consistency too. I love it when the models agree and when they're consistent. I know that you do too, Ethan. That makes the forecasting a lot easier, right? All right, everybody, I'm going to have to skate on out of here. I got on late, so it was only 16 minutes until I'll be live on Arc West, Michigan. An hour 16, and I'll be live on the Mothership News Channel 3. We made it to the weekend. I don't know about you, but that feeling on a Saturday morning, again, this is only for the Monday through Friday-ers. I get it. And here's why I get it. Even though I'm a Monday through Friday-er, I will say I'm not an 8 to 5-er. And so I understand when people talk about getting out of work at 5 o'clock or whatever, and I'm like, I just started. But if you're a Monday through Friday-er, to me, there's no better feeling than that Saturday morning feeling where you're like, just starting the weekend. So I hope you can bask in that tomorrow. Like I said, if you have a father or father figure in there that you want to give some kudos to over the weekend, I hope that goes well. And the summer solstice. By the time we get to Sunday afternoon, Sunday really mid-morning. Like I said, I think it's 4:24. I saw that just in passing. Should have written it down. The summer solstice. So lots going on this weekend, but the weather overall should be all right. So if I don't catch up with you, and of course the run there, the Kalamazoo Classic too. Okay, I'll see you next week there, Ethan. All right, everybody, thanks again so much for joining in. I'll be live at 10 on ARC, at 11 on News Channel 3. Colin Rogers is here bright and early, well, dark and early. Not as dark as when Jeff gets here, but dark and early still. Actually, no, it's not as dark anymore. Well, when he gets here, it's dark. When we go on the air, it's not necessarily dark. He's on from 6 to 10 in the morning. And then, of course, Will be here tomorrow evening. Don't forget our free weather app. Yeah, I know the weather's pretty quiet now, and so I can't make such a big push for it because we don't really have too much going on. You can track some showers, of course. And then our website, www.mt.com/weather. I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson, and then on YouTube, X/Twitter, whatever you want to call it these days, Threads, and Instagram at Weatherman Keith, I'll be checking in from the top of Maple Street Hill tomorrow. I'll be posting some pics on my Instagram page. I'll be doing an Instagram story. If you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll be doing that to sort of give some updates on the run and then what's going on over the weekend as well. Have a good night, everybody. It's been a wonderful week. If I don't see you on the tube tonight, I'll catch up with you again soon. And please be safe. Good night, everybody.